I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... Okay. Tragedy. Kiss. Uh... Cute. Oh no. Oh no. I guess I'm glad I saved. Ah. Oh, is there a specific... Okay. Mm-mm. Wait, that was a drawing of Sayori. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Jared. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that we're considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But, whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Jared, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worrying a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things you said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri... Oh no. Eh? Jeez. Wait, is Natsuki gonna be the first one to go? Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Okay. I'll accept your apology if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear it since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still. That must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jared. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, the best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Huh. Jared, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club? Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of her book. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ah! Ha. Okay. I'm back! There's... Okay. I'm particularly sensitive to these, types of things, so I do apologize. Okay. It's just a game, it's not. It's fine. Jared, do you like oolong tea? I do. I do very... Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop and pick up later. Okay. Stop. It's just a game. It's okay. See, this is why you shouldn't play games about suicide and depression when you have depression. 'Cause this happens. You start playing a game and then you're like, well, shit. On the plus side, I do very much like oolong tea. I really like oolong tea, actually. Oh yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? 'Cause Celsius, that'd be a lot. I'm gonna go with Fahrenheit. But then, if it's Fahrenheit, the water won't boil. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins meditating to the... She even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jared. It's very endearing. Oh, that's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Jared, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly because of my massive bazoingas, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Obviously, not your breasts. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. Ah. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Oops. Oops. Just do one of those motions. Don't do that. That's against the rules. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, she is cute. Yuri is cute. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Oh man, I love the... I mean, I understand that it's a visual novel and it's not... Oh, sorry. I understand that it's a visual novel and it's not supposed to be, like, amazingly graphically intensive, but that's something. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Jared? Yeah, she's much cuter in this, illustration than the other one. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. The music stopped again. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Jared. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Jared. My heart would stop pounding, Jared. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. This is scaring me, actually. Can you feel it, Jared? Yuri presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha. 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 Ah. Holy shit. Oh. It's time to share poems. Okay. That was actually legitimately quite scary. And it was the right kind of horror. It was not, that was, if I keep looking behind me, I'm gonna think that something is behind me. No. All my blinds are shut, my closet door's shut. Oh, okay, we're gonna do same order as last time, but Natsuki last again. Jared, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, I found that out. Isn't that kind of messed up? Yeah, that was pretty bad. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Pardon my French, but that's kind of fucked up. A little bit. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Calm your tits. Sorry, calm down, Monica. I gotta keep this family friendly. He says as he cussed way more in this one than he has the other ones. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flushing, or flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, woof, woof, squeaking, or skecking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Something of meaningless. Oh, there's more. Oh no. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself fixed. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. So that didn't do anything. Yuri and then Natsuki. Oh, I should have done Natsuki. I'm glad that I saved it. Here, look. Boom. And then I can just go Natsuki first, and then Yuri last, and then I can delete Yuri because Yuri is bad. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing. And maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you really should try to learn something, you'll never get better. Here's one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. It's all about the spiders. There's nothing inherently bad with this one, actually. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid, if people will find out, they'd make fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Well, Yuri's hurting herself, so I don't think that'll work. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name, but there's only 2 other girls. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so we can leave now. Okay, so we know what Natsuki says. But I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Yeah, I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on. But that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. I think I should listen to Monica. Ah! That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Whoa. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. Docked ship. A potential to... a portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. Torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes, with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. Sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. Clock that ticks 40 times for every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes. Is it time to... No, it's time to vary tonight. Okay. Also, what are these? I don't know what these are. Time devouring prayer. Oh, tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. What? A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship. Breathing everything. Aha. The music stopped. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on a new pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping it. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... So apparently, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what order you do it. Apparently. Because it's the same. Can you hear me? Wait. Is Sayori still alive? But like in the game? Oh, that was... Nothing is fine. Nothing is fine. Everything is not fine. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everyone could come to the front room. What about the festival? Okay, here, I want to test something real quick. So, if we go all the way through this, and then we don't, unlock the poem. What if we don't unlock the poem? What happens if we don't unlock the poem? Okay, alright, and then Natsuki. Oh man, my OBS does not like this. Ugh, okay. Alright. This game is so much deeper than I thought it was. And I'm getting, cramps. Ow. Okay. Alright. This game is... Alright. Interesting, that's a concern. Don't worry so much, we're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Jared's, okay. I don't feel like I need to read. More members will just, okay, Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know we all do, so that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right, Jared? Oh come on. You can't take advantage of Jared to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think the music stopped again. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jared joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Jared isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jared want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? Doesn't that mean we're up against getting new members or something? Jared, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with that, with the club being that for me? There aren't there aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Jared. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jared? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jared? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Jared before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Jared, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. Is it getting... And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. I mean, with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know, ahaha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. Okay. Alright, if we go back here. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We all have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something? It's not like we can... There's something squishing. Ugh. Put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well. I feel like this doesn't matter as much anymore. Can I click on these? If effulgent. There was something down here. Okay. Flee. Oh, that's weird. What was that? Hey Jared, I've been waiting for you. You ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. Sayori was definitely down there. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry, seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? Huh. See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring that up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again! Well, Jared just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Ah, well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival. Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. And another member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Jared, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Jared is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Wait. Did you see that face, though? Thank you for understanding, Monica. I don't want to be alone with Yuri. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time any better, it's not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up. This already happened. Okay. She's gonna go, okay, and then she's gonna go get some water. And I might have to not watch this part again. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that at this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I just... Stop! Stop going to look for her. Okay. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? That's... Huh. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it really hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I'm getting chills. Whew. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. The music stopped. Jared, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Let's just save it right here. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh no, not this again. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Aha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely. Is that Monica right there? Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you decided to join the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Now we get a happy ending that we've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me? Don't say I didn't warn you, Jared. This one's alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyways. Can't really tell how much you care about writing, but either way you're doing it alright. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Just pretend. Don't let her know I wrote this. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she should just spend more time with Ollie.